everyone. Welcome. How is my audio? And how is the music level? If anyone would like me to turn it off, just say, and I can just turn the music off. And let me know if my audio is low or high, or how's it going? Hello. Yes, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the CADA online 3D Bootcamp. Today's class is modeling in Blender. So if you haven't been here before, my name is Emily. I'm your teacher for today. I have been working in the 3D industry for I want to say just under 2 years, maybe a little less. Just under 2 years, I think. I work mostly in animation and modeling, texturing and shading. But I also do specialize in other things too. But yeah, we're doing modeling in Blender today. And if you have been here before, welcome back. Good to see you. My audio is a bit low. Alright. Yep. Let me fix that. Oh yeah. Pleasant update. Christian is back. He's returned. He's our chat moderator, and he'll also be joining me at the end of the stream for some Discord fun. But now I have to be reminded. Oh, which one is it? Is it that one? How is that? Is that better? Better? Too much? Yeah, voice is low. Okay, how is that? Is that better? If that's good, then I shall continue. Alright, if you guys just want to hang out and watch, that's totally cool. If you want to model along with me and join along, you will need to download Blender. Blender is free, so you will need to download and install it. I have version 4.1. We just had another update because Blender has been super buggy and crashy lately, and hopefully that should be resolved with this latest update. But yeah, alright. Welcome, let's get into it. Cool. Alright, so this is Blender when you first open it up. Yes, welcome. If anybody has any questions about anything at any time, of course, about the program or the software, but also about the 3D industry and or my experience or CADA as a school also. I'm actually a graduate of CADA, I forgot to mention that. I'm a graduate of CADA, so if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask at any time, and I will try to get to your questions, get back to you and answer your questions as soon as possible, as soon as I can. So, with that said, yes, welcome to Blender. It looks like this. First, I'm going to go through navigation in Blender, in case there's anybody that haven't touched it before. And then we're going to get into modeling something cool. Usually we model like a dagger or a knife or a sword or something like that. Recently we've mixed it up a little bit, but if there's anything, just like last class, if there's anything you guys really want to model, or if you have any suggestions or anything like that, we'll go with the popular vote and just make something cool. I've made a mushroom one time and I was really proud of that. It was so cute, it was so good, but I didn't save it. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do all of that stuff. I don't usually save because every time I teach the class I start from scratch over, but depending on what we make today and what you guys want to make, we might save it for texturing, which is the next class in Blender. Texturing in Blender. Ooh, exciting, fun. Okay, cool. Anyway, yes, let's get into it. So if you have any suggestions or preferences or whatever you guys want to do, feel free to put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do something and we'll figure that out. Alright, so in the meantime, navigating in Blender. You can see I'm already kind of zooming in, zooming out here. The really basic way to do that is just the scroll wheel. That's just how, yeah. I should mention there are multiple keyboard shortcuts and multiple ways to do different things. Also navigate in Blender. I'm just going to teach the way that I was taught and that, yeah, I most commonly know. So, scroll wheel on the mouse button. And then shift. So it's you hold down shift on your keyboard and it's still the scroll wheel mouse button, only instead of scrolling you're clicking down. So it's shift and clicking down the scroll wheel button to sort of pan around. Or is it? Yeah, I would call it panning. Is it panning? Yeah, to like move around basically. And then I do believe, yes, it's the middle mouse scroll wheel button again, just clicking that down only independently, and that's gonna rotate you around your object. So I usually just use that, the middle mouse button and the shift button is simplest for me. Oh, we already have a good question. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to deleting things in a second. Somebody says, so you'd rather use the mouse instead of the pen for Blender, like in ZBrush last week. In ZBrush, I would much prefer to use a pen and a drawing pad. But yes, for Blender, for hard surface modeling, I would 100% choose the mouse. There's no rules against using a pen. You can still click on the screen or click on, you know, the buttons that you need to use to model. It's fine. It's just that the pen comes in a lot more handy when it comes to sculpting and like drawing things. Modeling, like what I'm gonna show you guys today, we're not gonna be drawing stuff. It's mostly just gonna be kind of technical, still creative in what you choose to make, but it's gonna be technical in that, you know, you gotta press buttons and, you know, measure it and da-da-da, all this stuff. Okay. Yes, so what are some of the other things? If I hold down Control and the, yeah, it's Control and the middle mouse button also, and that's gonna come with a much smoother zoom in and out. So if I'm really close to my object, and I don't want to start like snapping, like this is kind of like snap zooming, I guess. It snaps to views. If I hold down Control and use my middle mouse button, I can like, yeah, I can zoom in and out, but smoother. What else is there? Whew, Jesus, that's not what we want. I just did that by holding Alt and the middle mouse button, by the way. Kind of snaps to these views over here, which I should also actually get to. So as you can see, we're kind of like in the 3D world space here. This will come in really handy because this over here in the corner represents what perspective view you're in. Right now we're in perspective view, but if I want to get into orthographic view, and if you were here last week, you might remember this. If you want to, in perspective view, the computer and the software calculates things that are further a distance away from the camera or like a further distance away from your view. they're gonna appear smaller, and the things closer to your view are gonna appear larger. So it takes perspective and depth of field and all this stuff into consideration. When I get into orthographic view, you can see it's kind of just, I mean, you can still, I mean, technically, yeah, you zoom out, it gets smaller, but wait, let me demonstrate. The side of the cube that is on the other side of me is not visible. I can't see. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Wait, let me see if I can demonstrate. So right now I'm on the x-axis. If I click the same x-axis again, it's gonna stay on this axis, but it's gonna reverse it. So I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the cube. So if I select that, now I can see the other side of the cube. And you can see the face that I have selected. This face that I've selected, which is highlighted. Cannot see that anymore, that's gone. But it's still there, it's still to scale. Yeah, anyway, you guys get the point. So yeah, that will come in really handy. Z is your bird's eye view, only for Blender though, and Maya, Y is your bird's eye view, but you know, they make up their own rules. Yeah, so we don't need to, I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. Yeah, so that's basically navigating. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Those are the essential things anyway. Cool. So, like someone suggested before, must delete cube number 1. This is it's a good practice. It's not so much a rule as much as it is a guideline, but people do recommend it. I haven't broken anything yet by using the default cube, but starting from a clean scene is, you know, it can sometimes be very nice. So I'm just gonna highlight everything just by using the left click. It's reversed for you guys in the camera, but the left click mouse button, drag and hold and highlight everything. And you can see everything that I've selected is highlighted in orange, same as over here. So when I select everything in my little list here gets highlighted. And I'm just gonna hit X on my keyboard, which is the keyboard shortcut for delete. Like so. It's gone from my 3D scene and from my little list here. This little list is what Blender calls the scene collection. If you're familiar with Maya, Maya calls it the outliner. It's basically just to help you with organization. It has different functions, but mainly it's kind of just like a list of the things that you need in this case. Yeah. So now that we have a clean scene, let's go to, I think it is add, yeah. Add up here. So we're still in the default scene. We're still in layout up here. We're going to go to add, mesh, and then cube. You can also add, like, you can see you can add a lot of stuff. You can also add like different types of geometry. But a cube, starting your mesh from a cube, it has sort of the best base. It's like a base for your topology. So yeah, you can start with other objects like a sphere or a tube or whatever, but the way that those polygons excuse me, the way that those faces, each little thing here, you guys probably know this already, but this thing that I've highlighted here, that's one face. And that's what would be considered a polygon. Yes, this whole cube is a mesh or an object. And this face here is a polygon. So, I'll show you guys how to do all that in a sec. But yeah, starting from a cube just gives us kind of like the best base for topology, which is how all the polygons come together. It just makes it clean and nice. We like that, so we're gonna keep that. Okay. I don't see any suggestions in the chat. Oh my god, what shall we make? You guys, what do we build? What do we do? Okay, maybe we do a knife. A knife it is. The silence speaks for itself. We're doing a dagger. We're modeling a dagger. Swords. Yes. Woo. A wizard staff. Oh, now it comes. Okay, good. That's actually, I don't mind that. A wizard staff could be interesting. We have never made that on this stream before. I like the sound of that. Okay. Some good suggestions. Hello. Ooh, with like an orb in the end or something. Okay. This, I like the sound of that. I'm going to give you guys the basic tools to get started and do whatever you want. And I will start you guys off. And then you can kind of use that as a base and branch out from there. But a wizard staff sounds really fun, actually. Hopefully it's not too advanced, but I try to keep it at a pace where it's not too slow and not too fast. So, because we are learning basics. But, let's give it a try. Why not? Why not? Sounds good to me. I think it sounds fun. All right, here, we got our cube. I'm going to highlight my cube, I'm going to select my cube, and I'm going to hit tab on my keyboard as I've been kind of going in and out of. You can see me going in and out here. I'm going to hit tab, and that's the keyboard shortcut to take me into a mode up here called edit mode. If I want to change modes manually, I can go into this drop down menu, and you can see there's lots of different options. You can go sculpt mode, which is like ZBrush, like sculpting, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. Before we were in object mode, which is default. That's kind of where you start off in Blender. But we want to be in edit mode, because edit mode is how we are going to change or edit our model. That's how we're gonna model. We're gonna do some modeling. Okay, cool. So, a wizard staff. Alright. I guess. Let's just try. Let's do this. Okay. So, I'm gonna select loop cut, and that's going to allow me to insert more edges. More edges means more options to tweak my geometry. I'm currently in edge mode, you can see, so I'm adding loops and edges around my geo. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I am gonna do it more. Why not? Why not? Yeah, looks good. Cool. Nice. Okay. It's still a cube, but patience. Trust the process. It will come. Alright. Hello. Oh. Okay, there we go. So I guess I should have. Yeah, so this is we're adding edge loops to our cube, but I guess hopefully this is somewhat self-explanatory. Different shortcuts. Okay. This is the move button. So depending on what mode I'm in, so right now I'm in edge mode, I can select edges and I can move them. Really basic, really handy, really useful. This applies to most of these, except this is rotation. As you could imagine, this is scale. So I can scale it, change the size of it basically. And this one's kind of like all three at once, which you can do that. I don't, because I'm clumsy and I make mistakes. I'm only human. But yeah, so that's, you'll probably see me using a lot of this. Let's experiment with something. So this is edge mode. This is vertex mode. Right. So you can see here, I'm highlighting individual points. Now, I can select one point at a time, and it's gonna tweak only this point. Yes, very nice. But to select multiple points, this goes for all of it. If you want to select multiple points, multiple edges, and multiple faces at a time, you hold down Shift and drag, or Shift and click. Whatever suits you. But yeah, Shift is to do that. And then yes. I'll also demonstrate the same thing here. So this is face mode, and as you could probably guess, you can select faces. That's actually probably... Oh, by the way, I am using Control Z to undo actions that I'm doing. And if I want to redo an action that I've undone, I will hit, let's say, I think it's Control Shift Z. Yeah, Control Shift Z is redo, and Control Z is undo. If you're trying to get it to move, just make sure you're in this correct, in using this tool, the move tool. Or if you're in doubt, if you're in this mode, if your screen looks like this and you're like, where's all my buttons? Where's all my options? Then just make sure you hit Tab to get into edit mode. Or go to the menu here and go into edit mode to make sure you can edit your object, and then make sure you're using the move tool. If that, yeah, makes sense. What fidelity level are we doing? High detail or low poly? It's most certainly going to be a low poly object, but if I can finish it in time, I will show you guys how to smooth it at the end, and it'll look, we can like turn it into a high poly object, I guess, by smoothing it. It still won't be that high poly, but it'll be more high, yeah, it'll be higher poly, yeah. Okay, cool. How we doing? Keeping up, nice. All right. Now, I don't need to be in face mode right now. I just wanted to show you guys how to do that. I'm gonna go into edge mode again. Keep getting my keyboard shortcuts mixed up. If I wanna also, just, I don't need to do this. We don't need to use this now, but just, in case anybody wants to use that. If I click Alt and then click on an edge, Jesus, then it's gonna select the whole thing. If I hold Shift and Alt, it's gonna select the whole thing. If I hit A on my keyboard, I select everything. We don't need to use that either, but just some tips for you. There we go. Got the edges selected that I want to effect. I'm gonna go into bird's eye view. Yeah. So Z, and you can see minus Z, that little minus there, so the bottom, I'm guessing, pretty sure. And Z for the top. Okay. Let's see. Alright, sorry about that. Cool, we are on track. So, now I have the edges selected that I need. I'm gonna go into scale mode here. And... ooh, oh my god. I can just scale it, and I'm gonna aim to make something like somewhat spherical. Let's see if actually that... Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Maybe I'll actually try a different approach. Nah. No. Baby steps. First things first. So we do like this. And then I'm gonna hold control while I drag over the edges that I want to deselect. So any edges that I don't want to have selected, I'm just gonna hold control over there. Control, click, and drag over that. So now I should only have the center. Yes. Oh. Nice. It's not very round, is it? Ugh. No matter. It can be fixed. I'm gonna select these. Yeah, go back to the top. This time I'm gonna turn on something that I would consider to be called soft selection, or I think Blender calls it something else. I can't remember what it's called, but proportional editing. Haha, interesting. In Maya, it's known as soft selection. Basically, all this does, it's gonna... Proportional editing won't do anything to my geometry just by clicking it. It just affects these controls. So now that I have this turned on, depending on the intensity or the level of intensity of this setting, it's gonna affect the other edges around it now. So instead of editing just those edges that I've selected, it's gonna edit the closest edges to that also. But in a sort of a softer degree, if that makes sense. Okay. As you can see, when I have only my corner edges selected, if I go now with this little button turned on, if I scale out, you can see by like a very soft margin, it's affecting these edges also, maybe even these edges, depending on the intensity, maybe not sure. But I've just turned that on, and I'm going to use that to make more of a spherical shape. This grey sphere that appears around, you can see this grey sphere around here. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Coffee.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
oh my god, you angel. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Christian brought me a coffee. He knows it's been a long day. Just came from my day job. Ah! Oh my gosh. It is, what time is it? 18 in Denmark, Copenhagen right now. Shout out to anybody nearby. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So if I scale this, it's going to affect the edges around it, right? Yeah, you guys, you can see that. Okay, cool. Yeah, and where was I? This gray sphere here represents the strength. So if I want to edit the strength, I'm going to click on it, and while I'm holding down the left mouse button click, I am going to use the scroll wheel button to change the size of the sphere, which represents the intensity of, yeah, if that makes sense. So now if I go like this, I mean, it's better, but is it maybe too intense? No. What if I do like... Oh. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't need to be a perfect sphere. I just wanted to get something sort of round so that, you know, it resembles a... I'm going to turn that soft selection off, by the way. Don't forget to do that. So that it resembles a sort of maybe like a smoothed, sanded down wood or something. There we go. Not sure. Just a tiny bit. It's the perfectionist in me. It's just, you know, that's too much. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. We'll smooth it later. Okay. Alright, so now we have a cylinder. Yes, that's what it's called. How are we doing so far? A spherical... It's a circle. Psych, it's a cylinder. There we go. Alright. Next step. I'm going to go into face mode. And I'm going to select all these top faces. Wrong one. I hit the wrong keyboard. You'll see me going over these buttons a lot. There are like keyboard shortcuts for almost all of these, I think. But I'm a very visual learner. It helps to see things on the screen, so I tend to gravitate towards using those buttons there. Because, yeah, that's how I best remember it. So yeah, once you've selected the top faces of your object, it doesn't really matter what mode you're in, I guess, but I'm going to go into the move tool and I'm just going to shoot this up like, I don't know, a lot. Is it looking staffy yet? It's looking kind of, yeah, it's thick. It's at this point where I should tell you to probably get some reference. That's actually a pretty good idea. Some cool looking stuff here. It's got to be like, the wood has to be sturdy and not too thin and fragile, but you have to fit you have to be able to hold it with your hand. So it's kind of like this fine line. You can be creative. How big do you want your staff to be? How long? How anything? You can decide. That's like the more creative side of things, the aesthetics. It's also kind of like, because it's wood is, like, I think a staff would be considered more of an organic object more than a hard surface modeling thing, because it's wood and it's curvy and it has to be somewhat smooth. Of course, wood can be shaped however you want, like this, also like this, but because, you know, the stuff that I'm imagining is kind of like a little bit more, yeah, organic, natural, something like that. Oh my god, we have a lot of comments. How do I go in edit mode? Just hit tab. Tab is like your default to get in and out of modes. Edit mode. Yeah, tab is for edit mode only. I don't know why tab doesn't work for these, but tab works for edit mode. Yeah. Yes, I hope that helps. Yes, someone oh, thank you. Kind chatter. How do we know the scale of our object? Good question. that we can tell over here. There we go. As you can see, it's kind of cheeky. It's hidden away, but you should by default see like maybe an arrow or something over here, and you know, you hover over here and you just want to drag this out. Here comes your dimensions and things like that. You could probably also see here by default there's a bunch of stuff. Pretty sure this kind of controls everything though. So if I go into object mode and I want to scale it, like, it's gonna do. Yes. Well, this is the way that I usually use and prefer. You can see it works. Blender works in meters. So 48 meters is quite large. If this is kind of only really relevant if you're, I mean, it is relevant, but it depends. If for this circumstance it's not as important, but if you're exporting into another program and another software, or if you're working with multiple objects, yeah, this is a good thing to keep in mind. For example, Maya works in centimeters, and ZBrush also works in centimeters, I believe, or is it meters? I can't remember. I said it last week, but I can't remember. But yeah, 48 meters. So you gotta start somewhere. It's a giant's wizard staff. Yeah. How do you see the edges of the object? All right, good question. So as long as you're in edit mode, you should see them by default. But over here, there are different viewport modes, different ways to view the same thing in the same space. Right now, I'm also in the default sort of kind of, yeah, edit mode. I can go into ghost mode, or what is it called? Viewport shading? No, this is also shading. What does it say? Solid. And this is wireframe. So wireframe, solid, material preview. Oh, come on. It's lagging on me. Okay. And rendered. So your render view. So yeah, this is the default, which I'm gonna stick in. Wireframe, sort of like ghost mode, so you can see it's transparent, you can see through it, see what you're doing. Material mode, or like what it's called. This mode you use when you're texturing things, so we'll use that next week for texturing. But right now I just want to be in the model mode, hard surface. Yeah. So, I hope that helps. Because if you're in either of these modes... Hello, Blender. Earth to Blender. What the? Okay, it did work. You should be able to see the edges. If something isn't working the way that you would expect, try and save your file by going up here, File, Save As, and then like the Blender file. Name it whatever you want, wherever you want, and reopening the program, because like I said, like Blender can be quite, yeah, tricky sometimes, but it usually does completely fine. It's because recently we got a huge update, which now 4.1, that comes with a lot of like bug fixes and all this stuff. So after every huge update, you need more updates to fix the bugs. So it's like, yeah. So yeah, all right. Are we happy with this length? No, I don't. I want it taller. I want a long stick. Yes, something like that. I'm going to select, oh my gosh. What have I done? That's better. going over to my selection mode. Drag mode, yeah. Dragging. I'm gonna select all these bottom faces, but I don't want these faces, so I'm gonna hold Control while I click and drag. No, don't want that. Ooh. Control and click and drag. And then, yeah, we are good to go. Okay. I'm also going to scale this down slightly. I don't know. Something like this. Is that too much? It'll do. It's fine. Okay. While we're here, I'll just finish the bottom. Okay. Gonna go into move mode again, still with these selected. Oh, another comment. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Okay. How to delete an edge without deleting its surface. Yes. And Jonathan is totally correct. Thank you for that. Yeah. So you can delete it, but that's like not gonna do any good really. So it's dissolving it. So but then you're gonna get 5 sides if we don't do it correctly. So it's also kind of tricky. For example, if I select this edge and I want to delete that, I'm gonna right click and go to, where is it? Dissolve edges. Dissolve, yes. Delete that. We don't want that. So yeah. There we go. So by dissolving the edge, you can see we've made a triangle here. That's okay. That's not so bad. If you want to put this into another program or another software, it's okay. But like, let's say if I take this one and I dissolve this, you can see it's already started to create problems. I have now created an n-gon, or like a 5-sided thing, 5 sides or more. Bad. Don't want this. It's more important, like I said, if you're taking your object into other softwares and other programs, and but it's still, it's a kind of a rule, not just a guideline, a rule that this is considered very bad topology. It could break things, and yeah, it usually doesn't work. So we want to avoid having 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh my god, 5, 6 down the bottom there. So I'm just gonna undo that. But if you want to dissolve an edge and you have to like fix that, then like maybe creating an edge across here using the knife tool, perhaps that could do the trick. So yeah, that's how we dissolve edges. Where was I? Oh. Jesus. Oh, come on now. Keep getting my controls mixed up. Got that selected. Now a bit more questions. If it still doesn't let you see what you need to see, maybe try restarting the program, perhaps. Jonathan is correct once again. If it still doesn't work after that, something is wrong and I don't know what. With the program, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So from here, I'm just gonna round off the bottom because why not? Get it out of the way. So I'm going to extrude the region with the polygons or faces that I have selected or that I want to extrude. Extrude is basically just creating new geometry and pulling it out. So having selected what I want to do that with or where or whatever, we shall extrude, and I'm going to pull this down, and you can see it's created an edge, but from here, oh my gosh, there we go. From here, with these faces still selected, I can just go into scale mode, and I can, yeah, something like that. Round it off somehow. Maybe not so, not such a round, but just a little bit round. Just a little bit. Just enough. Oh. Don't want it to go inside of itself. Inside out. There we go. Something like this. That'll do for now. Okay, time for the top. Again, just selecting and highlighting. Removing all that. And I'm going to take the same approach again. I'm going to extrude. By how much, you say? In what direction, you say? My friend, that is completely up to you. I'm gonna make some... Oh my god. I'm gonna make some wonky shapes here. What? Crazy. I've extruded more than once somehow. And the program knows that. And it's testing me. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay. So, I am gonna rotate this. Put it on an edge and keep going. Again, there we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, something like that. Okay. Yes. I'm not trying to make it look like a question mark, but I'm trying to put some just curves in there. Make it look kind of funky. You can see though I'm only doing it on one axis though, on like one sort of perspective. So at some point, maybe I might do that now. I'll go in and tweak this perspective also. So I'm just gonna go into edge mode. And I'm going to select this whole edge by holding Alt and clicking the whole edge. And I might do that for the rest actually too. So Shift and Alt and selecting the edges. As you can see, because it's the top of the cap, because there's kind of like a... Every vertice, like here for example, has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of got like, it's like a four-way thing, right? These vertices have only 3 edges connected to them. 1, 2, 3. Now, for that reason, it doesn't want to read it as a full loop. Something about the way the algorithm works. Is that the term? The code, I guess? The program? So you're going to have to click that one multiple times. But that is a-okay. Actually, this could probably be done easier if I just, I'm going to go back into face mode. Make sure everything is deselected that I don't want to select. I'm going to turn on soft selection again. Still with the move tool, only I'm going to increase the size of this by a lot. There we go. Ooh, weird. This is either going to look really cool or really weird. It's probably going to look weird. But anyway. Bit much there. Okay, extruding again. Continuing. But that's okay. We haven't made one of these before in these classes, so there is no blueprint for it. We're just gonna do it and follow our reference as much as we want, as much as we can. Okay, 1 or 2 more times. At this point, I'll do that last. It's fine. All right, one more time. This is gonna be some funky ass looking stuff. So now we're just gonna tweak, gonna scale it, and I'm gonna turn this on again. Different, yeah. Maybe if I show you guys, these different settings here just are the ways that it grabs the geo around it. So random, as you can see, pulls at random strengths in random areas. We kind of don't want that. I just leave it on smooth, but if you want to experiment, feel free. Go ahead and try it out. I want to scale this down, so but I'm going to increase the size of it by a lot. Okay, maybe not that much. Come on. Looking very thin there, but it's Something like that. Why not? Why not? Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot. I still have my soft thing turned on. That's okay. That is... whatever. Take this down. Scale this a bit more. Again, I'm just going to round off the top like we did with the bottom. Just make it a little bit easier. It's not going to appear round exactly, but it's just going to make it a little bit easier for the smooth to read that information as a round soft edge. Cool. Okay, now we just kind of keep on tweaking the shape. Perhaps someone suggested that we could make like the staff have like a ball or like a like an orb in the middle or something. I think that's quite a cool idea, and it's relatively easy and quick to do. So we might just do that at the same time. But instead of making the orb from scratch, I'm really just gonna add a really simple basic sphere. And I'm gonna go, so by doing that, to do that, I'm gonna go back into object mode. And I'm gonna go add, you guessed it, I'm gonna add a sphere. Move that up. It's very small, isn't it? What? Oh. Oh, I didn't add a sphere, I added a circle. I don't add a circle. What have I done? Mesh. Sphere. Yeah, okay. Misclick. Here we go. Sphere. There we are. Lovely. A bit small for my liking, so you can either scale it up here. I just highlighted, clicked and dragged to highlight all of them. If I want to double it in size, I'm just going to hit 2. Something like that. You can also use the scale tool and scale to whatever size you want. So that. But you know, whatever. That's I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. And the sphere is still in the center. So now my idea is, okay, like maybe I will tweak my staff geometry to somewhat wrap around it in some sort of way. And it's completely centered with the stuff, so we can just go ahead and keep on tweaking our stuff. Like there, maybe. So I'm going to... There we go. Ooh, pretty orb. I didn't change the geometry at all. I just selected my sphere, right-clicked, and selected Shade Smooth. This basically just reads every edge. Instead of an extremely hard edge, the program will read it as like a soft edge, and it doesn't change the geometry or the shape at all. It just changes the way the program reads the shadows and reads the information. So now it thinks it's a smooth edge. It's gonna interpret the whole thing as smooth, therefore it changes all the shadows and tweaks it. It is not fail-safe, and it is not the same as smoothing the geometry. But because it was already kind of fine, it was already kind of dense in polygons, we don't really need more than that. I just shade smoothed it to make it look kind of pretty. So yeah, do that. Now I'm gonna select my staff, tab to get back into edit mode. And now let's continue. Just gonna keep on. Oh, keep on editing. If you ever, oh my god, if you ever hold shift and right click instead of left click by accident, this is your like world space cursor, your 3D cursor or something. It doesn't really do any harm by being out here. It has other useful functions. But usually I like to keep it in the middle of world space, which is generally the safest bet. But I think I have to do that in object mode. Snap. Cursor to world origin. There we go. Now it's back. It's back where it belongs. Cool. Now let's continue. Oh my god. Come on. Maybe I'll just select... if I want to be rounded off a lot more. Oh, I've still got soft selection on. Maybe that's why. There we go. Something like this. Didn't really have to do that, but why not? Come on. Shift to click multiple things at a time again. How are we doing, guys? It's going all right? All right. So now I have all these polygons selected. I'm gonna keep this turned on. Yep. And again, I have to change the size. Again. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna take this. And it's okay if it's sticking through, it's a separate object. In this case, it's alright. Doesn't really matter. It's alright. Purdy. And then no more. Okay, I'm clicking Alt. I'm holding Alt while clicking the edge to select it the whole way around. Okay. It's a bit rough, but we fix it, we fix it. Trust the process. realistically, I mean, it can't really hold on to a ball like just like this, but we can pretend. It's a wizard sword. It can do what I want. Maybe it's stuck on there with some magic glue or something. It's fine. And I'm gonna select this here actually, just the one edge. And because I have soft selection on, it's gonna pull. Yeah, that's right. Make that side a bit thicker. Maybe this one too. Not so thick. Okay. I want to make this into like sort of like a swirly thing. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. It's okay. Okay. A little bit extreme there, but that's okay. Still want to take it like this. Oh my god. The idea is there. Is it way too extreme? Yes. But we're gonna get there. I actually want to use something, where is it? Edge slide. So I've selected the whole edge and I'm just gonna slide it up. This lets it hold its shape and keeps its shape along the geometry, but I can still like move it up that way. If that makes sense. Gonna do this. But do I actually? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I know. It's actually. I'm gonna turn soft selection off now because I'm tweaking things that are so specific. Oh. How can I add another branch to the staff? Great question. Okay. I'll just show you how to do that quick. Alright, and we'll come back. So, ooh. That's a good idea. You're giving me ideas. Alright, I'm just going to... It depends on where you want to do it. You could do it from here. I think I'm gonna... Could do it from here, actually. I think actually I'm gonna do it from... Alright. Game plan, we got it. Actually, just gonna... Okay, this was kind of stupid. But... Anyway, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go to edge cut. By default, it puts it in the center of the freaking stick in edge mode, which is annoying, but anyway. And I'm gonna, because we've tapered it, so this end is like thicker or larger than this end, I could just move it up, but then you see I lose that kind of taper because it's moving it literally up and down is gonna, it'll work just fine, but it takes its own dimensions with it. If I use the edge slide, now I don't lose the taper. It's just gonna slide along the geometry, and it's gonna respect its shape, its current shape, which is what we want. Go on, get up there. Get up there. Depending on how thick you want the branch to be. I think I want my branch to be kind of thick. Okay. So there's a couple different ways we can do it. Oh, edge mode. I'm gonna scale these two. You can also use things to scale them together equally at the same time. It's kind of handy. Select those two, scale that. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see where I'm going with this, but I'm basically creating the outline of a shape that I want to use. Okay, now from there I'm gonna select these faces. And then I'm gonna extrude. Hello? Thank you. Ta-da! A new branch is born! There we go. And from this shape, we can just keep... We can just keep tweaking and growing this branch. The shape is kind of bogus right now. That we can tweak. Oh my god. Yeah, looks kind of bogus. But it's a branch. We'll get there. Usually think I like that. Okay. Extruding again. Let's scale that now. Move it. Oh. Okay, it's not the prettiest branch, but you know, still. Okay. Again. Oh my god. Oh my god. There. I don't know if I love or hate this, but it's a good idea. I really like, I want to do it, but okay, I'm sick of this shape being just bonkers right now. I'm gonna fix that. Let's see if I can, nope. Also nope. Also nope. Okay, never mind. Fix this. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. Genius. Genius, you thought of this. I'm stealing credit for your idea. There we go. Something like so. One more. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Oh my gosh. What's the time? And we are, oh my god, we're so close to running out of time. Wait, are we? Yeah. Whew, time flies. Okay. Nasty ass shape. What the heck is going on here? I'm gonna fix that. Oh my god. Here we go. Alright, so needs a bit of polishing, needs some tweaking and some love and some attention, but we have somewhat of a staff here. There you go. Kind of fun looking, simple and elegant. I'm just gonna finish this up, and then if you guys want to stick around, usually at the end of every stream, we like to get on our community Discord afterwards, and if you're brave enough or if you're comfortable enough and you would like to, feel free to share your work in our community Discord. We love to see it. We love to look at it. And we will also be looking at ZBrush sculpt submissions from last week. And I think we're going to choose... So what we're going to do is we're going to choose a winner, and whoever wins, I don't know if I would call it a competition, but we are going to choose one of your 3D sculpts to 3D print. And then it'll get shown off. We'll put it on display here at the school, and it'll get shown off there. So if you'd like to do that, or if you want that, feel free to submit it. In the past, we've done it by vote. So you can only vote one emoji per image, or per like sculpt, per project. Per person, I guess. So you can't vote multiple times on each project, or on, you know, you can vote on multiple people, but with only one emoji. And in the past, we did a count so that the image with the most votes, the most emojis, yeah, the emoji count, got their sculpts printed. And we did like 3 prints last time, so you guys have a pretty good chance of getting some 3D prints. And then if you come to the school here in Copenhagen of Denmark, you can pick it up, you can take it home, and all we need is your ZBrush file. But for starters, yeah, we gotta have the submission first. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, hang around. That'll be coming up next. Pretty soon, actually, because I am running out of time. And I'm not making it better. Okay, it is what it is. Oh my god. Let's see if I can... It's just so bogus. Okay. I don't know if even a smooth can save this. But we'll try. We'll try. Too much. There we go. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Something like this. That might be a bit too much of a harsh edge for it to read, so just tweak that a little bit. Okay. Looking kind of curvy. Cool. Might actually make this... There we go. Cool. Alright, now for the final step. We might just have one last step for one last thing. I mean, this is so straight, it almost bothers me, but maybe we can tweak that real quick. Just put that there and there. Now I'm just gonna select the center one. Slide that up a little bit. Can make it a little bit wonky. It's it'll get smooth. It'll get smooth. Okay. Now, depending on how much you want to polish it, I would probably still continue from here. But let's see how good of a result we can get from just this. So now I think I want to, let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. What if I... Oh. Might need to do it like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I just did was I hit A on my keyboard to highlight everything, and then I right click and then I hit subdivide. What this basically does is you can see there's options that come up here, but you have to have your object selected for it to work. Subdivide, it just adds, it keeps the same shape of the object, but it adds more more polygons to it. So this is you could consider this quite polygonally dense. We don't need that many. But we do want, see, goes to 2. Oh, there's smoothing inbuilt into it. That's quite nice. You can also add a smooth modifier. I did that in the past with a mushroom. But perhaps we can just do this. That'll do the trick. I'm going to go to 2 subdivisions, and then I'm going to put the smoothness maybe 0.5, 0.52, maybe add 1 more. 3, that's a lot. That is a lot, but you know, screw it. You can smooth it all the way up to 1 if that does work for you. Put it up to 4. I kind of like that it has like these like blocky, squarish shapes in there to it. But I think that's okay. Like I said, I would spend a little bit more time polishing, but I think that gets the message across. Let me see here. Judgment is completely up to you. Might do 0.8. That'll do. All right. Now if I hit tab, you can see that that has changed the shape of my mesh. It's looking okay. It's looking tolerable. It even looks like it has like, that's cool. Nice little effect there. Yes. Remember to save your work and save often. And then, so yeah, I'm just gonna select my object again, right click again, and shade smooth. And now it's gonna read all my hard edges as smooth edges. And there we have it. We have a fairly rough, low-ish poly wizard stuff. Ta-da! Alright, so now, to save, if you guys didn't see how I did it earlier, file, save as, and then wherever you want it, wherever you want to put it, wherever you want to name it. It's going to save it as a Blender file. And I'm actually also going to save this. Camel casing, of course. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. That'll do. Now, I might use this to texture on next week. That could be fun. Perhaps. If you guys want to do that, make sure to save. If you want to export this and put it into another software, we should actually probably group this first, because right now these are still 2 separate objects. So I can either combine them or group them together. Why is my shortcut not working? Okay. Well. There we go. I mean, I guess that it's already in a group, but what did I just do? Oh, I spelled it. There. Cool. Stuff. There we go. Save. Control S if you've already saved a file. Cool. And there you have it. There's your stuff. Okay. It is now 19. Yeah, perfect. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that class. If you're just watching and hanging out, and if you were following along, I hope you learnt a couple of things, some tips and tricks and some basics and stuff. I would love to see your work if you guys are submitting to Discord. I'll just have to log in to see that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and learnt a little something. Now I guess we'll just migrate over to Discord, and this is the part where I get to welcome Christian into the class because he's usually sort of a part of the... He's on the team. He's on the... for the judging stand. What's it called? We we give the scores together at the score table. We're the judges, I guess. We don't actually judge, but you know, or we try not to, but yeah. You're welcome. Cool. Okay, I will just log into Discord then. Come in. Welcome.
Hola.
Welcome. Please have a chair.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to sit?
Well, that is up to you. What is the best? Is that the trick?
I mean, you know, default position. I think we usually.
I can just T-pose all the way throughout this one.
We're already ready to go. Oh my god. Okay. Should we start from the bottom? Yeah, we should.
Start from the bottom now here. Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm so excited for this.
And I didn't see last week's sculpts or anything, so.
Should we start from the top maybe, and then work our way down?
Let's do that. Oy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's all mine. Step away. That's unreal stuff.
Is this yours?
No, that's not mine, but it was one of the attendees, I think.
Oh, what? That's so cool. Which one's yours?
Oh, that's not mine. That is just one.
None of that? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so here we go. So, do you want to take it away? Because this is from...
How do I take this away?
Well, you can... Well, because I went through these ones last week.
Oh,
So,
you did?
Yeah. So a lot of these, like, up until a certain point, they submitted this last week.
Oh.
So would you like to share your opinion?
First of all, yes, absolutely. So I am definitely getting that you guys have been inspired by a little bit aquatic kind of approach on this. Or did we do something there? Mitigating a little bit of a seahorsey, but combined with some dragon, with some... But I absolutely love the fins. And I really like the fins, I would call that. I think that's great. I really like the little bumps and whatever that has been across the skin. I think that is gorgeous. And also great work because you're only allowed to work with one mesh. So great work around the eyes. I think that is very great. You really highlighted some good spheres there as well.
Yeah, it reads pretty clearly.
It really does. I really like that one. Well done to whoever submitted.
Brados, I think.
Well, Brados, kudos to you. Wonderful work.
Next up, Batman. Batman Dragon, I call him.
Yes,
because he's got the mask on.
Absolutely. A very aerodynamic. It's a very it's a very fast boy.
He goes very fast.
Absolutely, I really like that one. I'm really like kind of curious on how the person managed to make it look so separated. Like it looks like two mesh that has been added onto each other.
Yeah, like that edge there.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm also impressed.
That is also very well done, and also at the same time, just great in general. Really, just like compared to the people who are working this program for the first time, you should have seen my first one. It was.
Same.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
But great job as well. Great job.
All right, next up.
Oh, that's cool.
We've got more tentacle business going on here.
Why am I getting the oh, help me out. What is
it Mushu?
Bro.
Mushu. How did I just I knew immediately what you were thinking. Yeah, Mushu. I was getting Mushu.
Had the thought of you just
I pulled it out of your brain.
Absolutely. Yeah. Great one as well.
Looks good.
I like the approach of both having horns but also having the ears as well at the same time. It gives off a really great personality. And then I'm also getting a little bit. I like the, what do you call these? Like it's not whiskers, I would say.
Tendrils? No, I don't. No, they are whiskers though. They're just like a different type of whisker.
Gotcha.
I don't know, but they are like. Yeah, I don't know. What
Because
are those?
Mushu has them, but that is like
See-
not whiskers, right?
No, it's not. Like, what is it on a catfish? Catfish have like the little stash going on there.
It's like feeling. I know I know the Danish word for it, and it's so annoying. I don't know it in English.
Well, what's it in Danish?
Følelsesord.
Can't help you there.
Yeah, I know that.
What is it called?
It's a mustache. Mustache. Gaston. Yeah, but it's great.
A membrane running along the maxillary barbells.
Sorry, yeah.
It is called a mustache.
Right. Love the mustache. Gaston. Yeah, but it's great. I like it a lot.
What the?
And also, you got a good tongue. Wait, that sounded wrong. But the tongue has been really well defined and sculpted as well. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do enjoy the tongue. Okay. Yeah,
That's what
totally.
she said.
I'm right.
Got him.
We're
Okay.
running out of time. Yeah, I complimented them on their ability to make some detailed little scales here.
That is some
I
hard
like that.
core. My gosh. The amount of time you must have been putting into adding those. Is that like, what do you call it? The is it the hook kind of tool that you
Yeah,
use?
I think because we did use snake.
The snake hook.
Snake hook. Snake hook. Yep. Snake hook.
Good word for it. Yeah, it's great. I really like it. And really, it's dedication to really been sitting down and taking the time out to get that in. God, if they, to whoever who sculpted this, I mean, when you get into like the full version of ZBrush, there's like these insane, I think it's normals that you can start using, or alpha brushes, and you can just plaster them with scales and whatnot.
Yeah,
Just, like,
exactly.
getting-
But you can't do that in ZBrush Core Mini.
No.
That's the thing.
So,
ZBrush Core Mini, don't do that.
no, so don't start splurging, but do it like in a couple of months' time if you really like.
Oh, if you want to take sculpting seriously, 100%. It's a good investment. 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
That is cool as well.
I like the nose. It's so big.
It really has like some
But it's so
personality.
cute.
Yeah, it's great. I really like the eyebrows as well. It's really like furled in. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great as well. It's really like trying to smile a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's great too. Well done. And
More snake hook business going on.
absolutely. Why am I getting a little bit like, I see like a little bit of like some skull brows and like it's very blocky and I kind of like it a little
It's crazy. Them be some crazy eyebrows.
bit. But they,
Slightly intimidating.
but great work on the nose as well. Like,
Yeah.
really flaring up the nostrils there and really just like getting a little bit of a good nose tip as well.
Yeah, they really pulled it off with like nailing like the essential shapes
Oh, for sure.
first and then going ahead with the details and stuff.
And also the two
These
horns.
nice blocky details here.
And also the two
Yeah.
horns like kind of like in twirling with each other. I really like that as well. Like it's complemented it very well. So well done as well. That is a good job.
Interesting. Very
And-
good. Oh my god!
Oi, Ratatouille.
This is personally one of my favorites.
That is
It's
so
right.
awesome. That is like an adult, like that is like.
How's that theme song go?
Crap.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
it looks like the horror version, like or the villain that should be added into Ratatouille. But like the small hairs and yo, this is cool, and they
It's
managed to
creepy.
keep them under the limit.
Yes, somehow. We did have some issues with that at some point. But yeah.
No, but both the whiskers, the hair, like this detail, like ears, and the super crooked nose, and like all the teeth as well. I'm really surprised they managed to stay within and not get the you should upgrade because you
It looks
succeeded.
super high poly, but I'm impressed.
It's
It's my
very
favorite. It's
Yeah,
creepy, but I like it.
well. We don't do favorites here.
We don't.
I fucked with you. No, but that is cool as well.
What else are we missing?
Okay, and somebody just took it.
They took it next level, like scales for real.
Is that the same?
I actually don't know. Maybe. No, I don't think it is.
Like,
no. It's not.
Okay, but then
it's not the same. But
okay,
I'm like a similar process, a similar effect.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay, that's insane though. That's a lot of pulling.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The
of
details
pulleys.
going hard on this one.
My God, the same to you. If you really like ZBrush and you like sculpting, go ahead in a few months, and if you like it.
I'm like reading this as teeth though. It scares me, like some sort of like deep sea creature.
Like with multiple rows of teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like it ain't just gonna bite you. It's gonna
tear you up.
Just demolish. Like it's gonna grind you. That's
taking evisceration to.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
Yep.
Good
it's hard
shit.
to find the words. It's gonna blend it up.
Yeah, you can also got the good. Jesus, have you just like been?
What's with the noses? The nose is going crazy, going off the charts these days, guys.
Have you just like told them just the gateway, just like, oh, have you ever heard of snake hook? And then
they seem to really like that tool.
You
it's true. I used it for the teeth. I just quickly did like a.
And then somebody just went like, oh,
went
we're using
ham.
it for skill, and everybody was just like, we're gonna use that as well.
Yeah.
That is
New
awesome.
best friend, snake hook.
Yeah. But great work on the fins. I really also like
So
the horns.
creative.
That is kind of I don't know if it's just like what do you call it? You know, is it like so when somebody's like aquatic and they have like that skin between, so they can increase the surface where they're like swimming. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting a little bit that off the horn. It looks like the horn.
Isn't it called like netted?
Oh, you need
like,
to help me out.
Like if you have like webbing, it's called webbing.
There we go. I really like the webbing between.
Webbing fins, webbed fins. Yeah.
I really like it because it goes really well because both it is on the fins, but it's also between the horns, and I think that's
Interesting.
pretty damn neat.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Great work.
Now I think we're going on to, I'm not sure, I haven't seen these for sure, but I think I've seen this. It's so cute.
Oh, that's
This
good.
one is like the most, it's like logically sensible. This came after the stream, I think, but
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense. It translates very clearly. Cute dragon.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Well
really.
done.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done. Still, the snake hook is still coming in as a favorite.
It is a returning theme.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know
a
what you
returning.
said to them, but Lord and behold, it's a recurring theme. But I like it.
Yeah,
It's a great way to
I
really
agree.
get those scales in.
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good job.
And this is not even a dragon at all, but it's still insane and
That's
amazing and awesome. It's so obvious that it's a snake or like a, what's that specific?
Cobra,
Cobra
Vibra.
vibe. Cobra vibe.
Viper?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
No, sorry, Cobra vibe.
Oh, Cobra. and
Excuse
Viper.
me.
But there's also a Viper. If I'm just gonna have to
Yeah.
technically you.
Wait, would this be considered a viper?
I have no clue, and I'm glad Chalfer's not here at the school today because we will then have.
Would he correct us?
He would correct. He would give us like a 2-hour lecture on like just.
To be fair, I'm from Australia,
Oh.
so I come from the land of snakes. I've never heard of a viper being called something like. I just had to bring it in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm joking, but I'm not joking. I actually am from Australia, but no, I don't know. I actually don't know what it would be called, but I do know that cobras have this sort of thing.
If there's anyone in the chat who's like
100%.
a reptile,
Yes.
Yeah, we do have some a few ones.
100% correct me because obviously I'm no.
So that is cool though.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what would be cool?
It reads well.
Do you know what would be cool?
Mm.
If you took that, now hold. So Chessa, Egg, if you're in here, now you've been making a wand or staff today. What you could do, now this is gonna be technical, but I'm just spitballing. You export that as an OBJ, you get that puppy into Blender, and you use that as like the top, and then you get the Lucius Malfoy's.
Oh. What do you?
So you use that, so you get like the top of like his walking cane, and you got it.
And put it on the staff.
Yes.
Oh my god, genius. But then I'd have to teach them how to connect it. Or do you think they can just like put the geo on top of the geo and just be like?
I mean, you could go super easy.
They could make the staff in ZBrush too. They could just like
extrude the hell out of
they
it.
Could just,
Then you got your villain staff, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
That's
all
awesome.
right. We're running out of moonlight here.
We are running out of time. Damn.
Okay. Well, who that? Who made
that? That is
tobacco. Love the handle though. Love the Discord handle.
Tobacco.
Someone who's been smoke free for 6 months. We're gonna discuss something.
Only 6?
No, it's gonna be more now. But
it's gonna be more than
it's
that
gonna
now.
Be more than that. I'm losing track of time, but that is.
He's fibbing to me. I know it's. No, you've actually been doing a good job. Yeah. I've been keeping tabs on you. I know it.
Just going to strike 1, strike 2. But never mind. But that is some serious work there.
Like, wow. I'm really. Okay.
Is that just clay buildup?
Look at the eyelids and the eyebrow. How there's like this fold, and then the eyebrow overlaps on the lid, and it curves, and it's like, damn, this person either was watching reference really hardcore, or
you're pretty good at
they are drawing like.
Or. Oh yeah, we can speculate.
You could draw, like if you can draw. Yeah.
So I'm seeing one thing here.
It translates.
This, like, I just have to like point this out again, but the previous submissions were very much focused on snake hook and making scales. If you're looking close, is that just clay buildup and use that as a cheeky way of just like getting the scales in? Isn't that just clay buildup where it's just like tick 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 across like the
This is clay buildup.
Yeah, right.
This looks like it could have been snake hook.
Snake hook there, but I've seen like the other ones.
But
the way
this
they did
looks
scale,
like this looks like clay buildup.
it gives that very much like
I love
Panther
this.
armor kind of feel.
I love the gums. The gums are coming in strong. I like that.
Yeah, it's dope.
Looks really cool.
Dope.
The eyebrows. Oh my god, this is
Yeah, well done, Tobacco.
so expressive.
Well done, Tobacco.
It's reversed.
Gourmet.
Beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Wonderful. Well done.
Well done with all the submissions.
Keep up the good work, guys. You guys have done so well. It's really amazing, and we love to see it.
Yeah, that is.
Keep going. Oh my god, we got some staffs. Yeah. Oh my god. I need to take this staff with me to the next rave I go to. It's so like.
Why would you take that to?
Because it's so techno.
Oh.
It's so it's giving me techno vibes, and I need like these spheres to glow, and then I'm gonna take it to a rave, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
You're gonna do the Gandalf techno rave gifts. That you see.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks so cool. Very creative. I like it.
Good job.
Well done. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, one thing at a time.
One at a time.
One at a time. Damn.
I really like the sockets that has been.
Yeah, it's like really. What is this? Would you consider this steampunk or electronic or like?
That's a good question. Is there something called like fantasy punk? I mean, I kind of get
that
it. That
would be steampunk, though, wouldn't it? Steampunk's kind of fantasy, right?
Yeah, steampunk is very much like, I don't know. It also looks like a little bit fantasy to me, where it's just like some nice like metal sockets that is like all the way down.
Yeah, I like this. It looks like
pommel.
Yeah. It looks really like it could be something electrical also. Like it has some sort of electronic purpose. I like it. Very creative.
I'm biting into steampunk.
Are you biting?
Yeah, it could be.
Am I baiting you? Does it work?
Yeah. I believe like that's
an
artificer could use like a cool druid.
You can do no wrong in fantasy.
No, you can't.
It looks great, guys.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, it is this way. Okay, cool.
Shut
All right. And the
then
last submission.
me dragon.
Another dragon head. Oh my god, How to Train Your Dragon? Is that you? It's so creepy, but it's also very detailed.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very dinosaur-ish, like very, very evil dragon.
I see it. I see it.
I would definitely think that's gonna be hidden in a lair somewhere.
Yeah. I see that.
You did that also in ZBrush Core Mini? Wow.
Yeah.
What is the active points? I have to see. Can we see? No! Damn it. We're only getting 468 something. I don't know what's the limit.
I would say million? What's the limit? 1,000 or million?
Oh, it's 100,000 something. So maybe.
Oh,
like
it's gonna.
Half a mil tons.
A mil has to be. It can't be more than a mil. It can't be more than a mil.
You're gonna figure out what the limit is?
Yeah. I've reached it a couple times.
Limit!
20 million.
20 million? No, wait, hold on. In ZBrush Core Mini?
We were so far off. Oh my
In
god.
ZBrush Core Mini?
20 million. Okay, so that's 468,000. It's gotta be.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Max number of polygons per mesh. ZBrush Core Mini.
750,000.
Wait. What? My mind is blowing right now.
There must be different. I don't know what ZBrush Core. It must be like a stripped down version. I have no clue, but that is the free
No,
one.
this has got to be the paid version, right?
No, because I've been working with a sculpt the past few days, and that's like around 40 million or something, and I'm not getting any issues. But
okay, 750,000. So we're nearly there.
We can
Nearly
discuss
there.
forever.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true. Okay, we're running out of time. We're pushing it. Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Whoa.
That's cute.
I get a feeling this is not from today's class.
Well, that is well done.
It is well done. Wait, is this from the ZBrush class? I'm not sure if this counts as a vote or a submission. I'm not sure.
Good
Please
question.
clarify. And this is insane.
That is
What? We did not do this in the last hour and a half. That's crazy. That looks hell good.
There's also a little bit of
Well done.
noisy lighting render as well. Somebody has been.
Somebody's in the 3D Bootcamp chat. I don't know if they're... Is it? Are you seriously? Wow, that's mind-blowing.
That is well done, everybody.
Yeah, holy crap. Crazy.
Okay, so.
And we got more...
Yes!
More Charmander? Is it Charmander?
No.
It's
That's
not?
from Digimon.
Oh, it's from Digimon.
It's I can't remember his name. God,
It's a game character.
Digimon.
Digimon, right?
That's how we pronounce
Digimon?
it's in Danish.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's just like I'm pronouncing it the way that I listened to it, like, you know, throughout childhood. I think that was like on Fox Kids when we were watching this.
I respect it. I prefer it. I'm going to call it Digimon from now on.
Digimon.
Love that. Okay, I think we have drawn this out so long for you guys.
I think
We need to find a winner. We need to find a
winner.
winner,
Or
a
else-
person,
or
sculpt.
else- So cast your votes. You have 2 minutes to cast your votes on the sculpts.
Less.
Not
Get busy, folks. I'm
Yeah.
doing it now.
Yeah.
We are counting votes. Right.
That's 4, 8, 9.
How can I see?
So you
There we go. Okay.
4. Uh-oh. Go back up.
Yeah, I'm counting people
Okay.
because it's only one vote per thing, right? So
Mhm.
8.
Yeah.
8. Okay, here we go. This is 4, but even if, okay. So, here we go. 3. Yeah. 6. Or 5.
5, yes.
5. So we still got a winner here. Who did I just look at? I just looked at this one, didn't I? Or did I? No, I didn't.
No. Oh,
This
there
one's
is-
also
So you have to draw Loho Master
5
and Lama Thrust. So
again.
5, yes.
Oh, we still got a clear winner. This one's also 5, but yeah, 9 or 4, and that's 6. Come on, guys. Rat monster. Let's go.
Hey, you're the instructor. You're supposed to be neutral.
I know I'm supposed to be neutral. Hey, you picked 3 of your favorites last time.
No, I counted the reactions.
But we printed 3.
But we
So they were
printed all of them.
3 winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had... It's okay, guys.
'Cause
You're all doing
I
great.
had my resources.
You have your reasons. I reserve your right. Your right is reserved.
Got the connections.
We got 6 here.
6.
Going
nice.
strong. Still going
Nice.
strong on 8. 5. 4. Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
We have a contender.
that's 5.
6.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
it's
6.
6.
That's right. And
Okay,
Cobra.
and 3. Yep.
and we got that.
1.
Tobacco with the 2.
The insane dragon. Holy crap. Okay, and then this one. Which, yeah. Okay, guys.
The first
We...
one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It has been decided. Fish dragon.
Fish Dragon.
Fish dragon.
Congratulations to the Fish Dragon.
Congratulations.
Who is the name of that?
Brados.
Brados.
Brados, if you're in the chat, get in contact with us, or we will get in contact with you, and we'll figure out a way for you to send us your ZBrush file, and we will 3D print it for free. And then if you ever come into CADA, you can pick it up and take it home. Otherwise, it's just going to be on display in the school forever, for all eternity,
Absolutely.
until a meteor hits and it's the last thing standing. Yes.
Or until we're just gonna have sculpts all over the place.
And the aliens from the future are gonna be like, "Oh my God, what is this? It was a living being from," and it's just gonna be like our sculpts. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But
Good job. We will be in contact with you, Brados, if you're in the chat.
yeah, check your
Congratulations.
DMs tonight.
Yeah. And then are we picking runner-ups? Or
Sure, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's get some runner-ups. Let's get some
Sweet. Okay.
Caroline.
I don't remember what I counted for each of these.
Well, let's go down. We'll try and scan.
So we
them.
have so that's 6, 7, 5.
A living
That's
female
5.
filament. You two missed last week's class and stuff like that. Same here, but here we are now. You two said something. Yes. Wait, what's going on here?
Huh?
Not from the boot camp, but got some other stuff to show you. Okay, I got you. I appreciate it. Let's get some runner-ups in here so we know that.
I'm still counting a little bit. Okay.
So that's gonna be.
I'm having a brain fart.
That's 4.
That's
so
5. Yeah. Okay, and this is 5,
4.
4.
Rat now it's in the runner-up is the second. So Maricia.
Just.
Maricia. I'll be in your DMs tonight.
That's a solid
That's
6, baby.
really trying to push that one as a winner.
I'm just a sports person.
Yeah.
I can't hide the enthusiasm, you know.
Yeah.
That's a 6. So we had a tie. Nope. We're at a 5. That is a 6. So we have.
5.
That's also 5.
Hell yeah.
So we have a second place.
That's the second place.
And we have a tie for third place. I really put you on the spot here, haven't I? I've done it now. Now we're 3D printing a whole bunch of stuff. Okay.
And we're doing.
And I.
Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, I was getting a little bit too stoked there because there is some double in there. So we're doing 5 there, and then we're gonna see 6. Yeah.
That's a tie for second place.
But it's okay. It's okay.
That's it. That's all. So we have a
Yes.
tie for second place and a tie for third place. Damn.
It's good. So we're getting all 3 of them because we just got a 3D printer.
You
here
mean
at the school.
4 of them?
Shut up. We just got a resin printer here at the school, and I intend to use it into the full max. So the 3 ones that we just counted up on the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, I'll contact you probably tonight. I'll get a hold on your ZBrush file.
Sounds good.
And we're gonna print them. Hooray!
But you guys, you're all winners to us.
Absolutely.
So, no hard feelings. But come to our open house and keep on coming to classes, keep on working ZBrush Core Mini, submit next time, and yeah, you too could have your ZBrush Sculpt 3D printed at the school. So yeah, don't give up. We love to see it. Thank you guys so much for submitting your work, and
same time next week.
it's been fun. Yeah, same time next week. Next week is texturing in Blender. And we do have a Blender file prepared so you guys can start straight away. If there's time for it, I might use the wizard staff. Possibly. But yeah, tune in next week if you want to learn how to texture and add some basic colors and painting and stuff like that to your model. So yeah. Okay.
Great.
And
Great job, guys.
yeah. Thanks so much for joining, and we hope to see you again next week.
See you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
And I'm gonna hold up the hand while waving while you're pressing on the stop streaming. And
I can't get it on the screen.
You need to do that. I'm getting tired in my hand. No, you need to do the other screen. There we go.